this is an experiment, so I really want to know what you think. So, pottery friends, welcome back on Bonaire in my garden / studio, and I felt like doing something different. How about you being the fly on the wall today? I thought I'd give you an impression of, what a day looks like, although you never know on Bonaire, and you never know with me either. So, who knows, it might be a surprise. But I'm going to put you up there somewhere and let you give you an overview or an impression of what it looks like when I'm roaming around here and having fun with clay. So join in, and I'll see you on the other side. Here we are at the start of the day. The little chores you have to do. I have to write a order in my book from somebody I spoke to yesterday evening, and then just putting things where they are outside. And here I'm showing you some water bottle holders. This weekend I was just chillaxing at the sewing machine, and these are some lip balm holders. It's just, for me, it's total relaxation and learning a new skill. But who needs that many water bottle holders and lip balm holders? So I just hang them up there. Who knows? Somebody might like them. I had fun making them. That's the most important thing. I'm putting my stuff where it belongs. I bought some paper bags. Oh, not about the paper bags yet. These are some orders that came out of the kiln. And I spoke to those people, but they are not coming to collect them just yet. So I put stickers with their names on it, because I won't remember whose is whose. And I will take them inside. Clumsy me might just break them. So I thought I'd show you first. Mug with hummingbirds, a seahorse, and I believe an eagle ray. So I am probably going back inside now. Yep, I'm going inside. Put them safely away in a cupboard. And then, what am I doing then? I don't know. Oh, yeah. First thing I do every morning, cleaning out my bird bath. And, believe it or not, watering my plants. I know you know that I do not have a green thumb. But because I have some funky things in there, the flowers and the tulips and some funky birds, I want those plants to stay alive. And I'm actually doing pretty good. They are still alive. And of course I have to get some water in there for my birdies. I am now going to the paper bags. I just buy the brown paper bags and I write my logo and my name on it by hand. Look, there it is. I think I had a bag of 50 to do, so I just edited that out because that's boring to watch me do for I don't know how long that took me. I'm now putting them in my crates there where I have my bags and my tape and things like that. I think I'm now going to get to work, at my Jimmy. And I had some more mug bodies, but I forgot about them. So they are fairly dry. So you saw me spraying them, and I'll be spraying them for a few days and see if I can, re-wet them enough for them to get a handle and a decoration. The brown clay thingy that you saw me take out is a new thing. Something that has been on my list for a long time to make. I have tried before, it didn't work out, so I studied again a little bit and tried a little bit more, and I'm hoping this one will turn out good. What is it going to be? It's going to be a prayer wheel, inspired by Tibetan and Buddhist prayer wheels. Today I'm going to decorate it. This was thrown on the wheel, I think 2 days ago. And today is decoration time. So it's going to have symbols. It has, sort of a spiritual meaning. So I looked up symbols. I did some studying in all my mostly in my books. I have a lot of books about mythology and things like that. And I guess I'm looking up something right now. I wasn't satisfied yet with what I had. And I think I'm looking up runes. I want some runes signs in there. And I guess that's what I'm doing now. This prayer wheel will be a hanging prayer wheel. And hopefully, when it's done, it will spin like, you know, the Buddhist prayer flags and the prayer wheels will send its message in the wind. That's the idea. Oh, I'm jotting the runes down now and trying to, you know, combine them to make them look good. Doing some more sketching. For these kinds of pieces, I take a lot of time in feeling my way through what I want to be on there. I now have my colors sorted out, and I needed to brush my clean my brushes. They were in there for 2 days. Well, don't judge me. That's the white yogurt thingy is just my slip, and the other two are also my slip, but with a color. I'm using an orange and a lobster color, and I'm going to paint the things that stick out on the prayer wheel to hopefully catch the wind. I will show you the finished prayer wheel at the end of the video. Well, at least finished before it's fired, but I'll be working on it a lot longer than you will see in this video, because that would be too long and too boring. But I will show you at the end of the video how it turned out. Here I'm painting the slips on. And painting the slips on. What else is there to say? Can you see the trees in the background? It was a very windy day. And later I used some thin newsprint paper. Oh, there it is. Because I wanted to do some... Oh, there's hubby telling me where he's off to. I wanted to do some transfers from paper, painting my design on the paper and then transferring it onto the pot. Because I want that rustic look. Here I'm sketching it out. And I had some trouble with the wind, so I had to find some... I believe I used test tiles to put off these little pieces of paper, because they were blowing away all the time. Now, still sketching out on what I want on my prayer wheel. I am sketching a bamboo. I think, oh, Sissy, come say hi. Hello, Sissy. Oh, there she goes, under the workbench. It's her favorite spot. Yeah, I wanted bamboo on it because it stands for good luck. And I wanted the fish on it, the goldfish or the salmon, because that also stands for good luck and prosperity. And that's how I sort of kind of make my decisions on the design. I'm not carving away the bits and pieces of slip that got somewhere where I didn't want it. And that's what I do a lot, looking at it and just looking at it. And even doing this voiceover now, I feel like this is already way too long. Okay. I think I'm carving through the slip. Of course, I'm carving through the slip. It's what I do, you know. I think I'm using just, the stylus and or the shim tools. I've shown you those in previous videos. Oh, what am I looking for now? Oh, yeah, I wanted it higher up, so I didn't have to bend over. And I have these, just styrofoam circles, which I have had for years and years and years and years. And I have one smaller one glued into a bigger one, so I can put things upside down when they do not have a horizontal rim. And this one, of course, has a knob on it, so I cannot put it on its upside down. So that's what I use most of the time if I have something like that I want to put upside down, but I can't. Well, still working on the carvings. I carved in some details, fins and scales. Like I said in the beginning, this was an experimental video. You are the fly on the wall here. I, of course, did not know how the day would go, but I was very, very happy with having a few hours of just being able to work on this prayer wheel. I did not get interrupted, did not get any phone calls, and that is quite rare. But that's what it was. I think the rest of the decorating I edited out because that would really be a very, very long, boring setup video. So I'm cleaning up a little bit and going to get me some lunch, although I forgot to eat. I think it's 2 o'clock already. So I'm having a late lunch. And of course, then Sissy crawls out from under the workbench. She wants some lunch too. Yeah, so I think I'm going to give her some. Yeah, let's go inside, honey. Okay, after lunch, I decided to work on my reclaim. This was, it's a 3/4 bag. I think it has been wedged only once. So it's a chore I have to do. So I take out the lumps, I mix them up and wedge them again. That's also a part of a day in the life of a potter. So, and I turned on YouTube in the background. When I do chores like this, I like to listen to something. When I'm decorating and feeling my way into what I think is a very special piece, I usually have nothing on. But in this case, I did. And I just turned it off because some customers are coming in, greeting them, chatting with them. I had not met these people yet. They live on Bonaire as well. And she was looking for something to put on her nightstand for her jewelry. A few rings and a bracelet, I believe. I did. No, they just, I said, well, yeah, they wanted to browse, so they did. So I finished up those pieces of clay that were out there. I finished wedging them and put them in the bag, to not have them dry out all that much. And then another customer came in whom has been in my little garden of pottery before, and she bought my last mug. I didn't even have time to post about these. Mugs always sell well, but as you know, I'm not very fond of being a production potter, so I do not make, 50 mugs at a time. I usually really have a few mugs in a firing, but unless it's an order, it's never more than 6. So they are all quite unique, and people ask for them, and if I don't have any more, I make new ones, and then, they always sell well. The lady decided on one of my cactus ring holders, the last one. I made some small ones and some bigger ones. And she was happy I had a bigger one. She had a lot of rings and they fit. So she was happy with it. And then, of course, a little chatting. How are you on Bonaire? Are you enjoying life here? Blah, blah, blah. What do you encounter? The chit chat you have. It was fun. It was nice meeting those people. Oh, I chatted a while, I see. I think I was talking about the Christmas market. Yeah. Which, of course, was 6 weeks ago. I still have my Santas hanging there, but I remember talking to them about that market and then thinking, these Santas. But okay, first finish the wedging. It was still a bit short, the clay. It was still a bit cracking a bit, so I'm putting it back in the bag and leaving it for another day or maybe even a week. And hopefully it will get a little bit better, and if not, I will mix it with fresh clay. And then, because I was wrapping things up that for the American customer, I saw that I did not have a lot of bubble wrap and things like that left in my crate. So I went to my stash. I have yet, up until now, never had to buy any bubble wrap. It's all gifted to me by people who, well, we're on an island, so a lot of things need to be shipped in. So almost everybody has bubble wrap every now and then for me, and sometimes even a lot. So I'm never out, and I love to recycle. So these pieces of bubble wrap and packaging material get at least a second use. And there you saw me taking down the Santas. I was so fed up with them. I was fed up with them before Christmas. And I just had them hanging there for, you never know. But I'm just putting them in a box. And they are now inside in a cupboard for next year. Or if somebody asks about them. I was just so done with them. Here I'm taking out my books again. Because I have another prayer wheel body at the ready in the Jimmy. And this one will get a different message. And I did not know what yet. So I was browsing through my books of symbols and mythologies and stories and myths and sagas and symbolism throughout the years, old, new, old Greek, but also modern. And that's where I look up either meanings or a design, and then I look up the design and see what throughout the ages the meaning is, and if I like it, I'll jot it down, and in the end that will become a whole composition of different things. And there will also be the prayer wheel also has a loop on the inside. So you can hang a message in there, like the prayer wheels in Buddhism. There's a paper scroll in there with what they usually hum and meditate on. Om, Padme, Om, something like that. I don't remember 100% what it is. And there's a possibility to do that in these prayer wheels too. This is the second one, and it's already about 4 or 4:30, and I'm getting a bit tired. And when I throw these on the wheel, I center the clay, and then I open it up all the way to the bat. But I leave that ring, which is connected to the bat, a lot thicker, so I won't. So it will stick on the bat. And I am now taking off that part of that elephant feet, so to speak, because I don't need it. But while throwing, I don't want that part of the piece to become too thin, because it has gone wrong for me, and then it slips off the bat, and you don't want that. And I think that's all I do. Just cleaning it up. I know you can't see very well. If you like the concept of a prayer wheel, I can make a more in-depth video for you. Let me know in the comments, because I know I'm talking about it and you can hardly see, but this is a day in the studio. So, but yeah, let me know if you would like more information or want to see me make one. I can, of course, do that. I'm looking at it and looking at my notes, and I remember feeling, nope. I'm not there yet. This is not going to work right now. So I'm spraying it, putting it back into the Jimmy, and I think that's it for the day. Cleaning up a bit. Yeah. Throwing the things I cut from the bottom into my splash pan. Putting away my slips. I don't want them to stay in the sun. And yeah, that was this day. There you have it, you fly on the wall people. What do you think? Did you enjoy this video? Oh, look at my hair. Oh well, did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Was it interesting? Was it boring? Yeah. This is an experiment, so I really want to know what you think. So write to me in the comments, please. Let me know what you think, whether you found it horrible or very entertaining. I don't know. Be nice though, you know. Be nice. You can say what you want, but be nice. Just because I think we should be nice to each other. As promised, this is the finish. Oh God, I'm such a clumsy. Of course, I bumped it, you know, piece of it, and I can't even find it anymore. But it's a very rare dry leather hard by now. I'm afraid to move my feet. I'll stand on it. Oh my word! I can't find that little piece. Okay, I'm going to stand still, look for it in a minute. This is it. This is a prayer wheel. This is what it looks like now. This is the bamboo, which I did with paper transfers. These are the fish, the salmon, which hopefully will catch the wind. And as soon as I have attached the spinner, it will spin and spread its message. That's the idea. Have some rune symbols in there. I really like it, and I can envision this already being totally black. This is the beautiful 391 black clay by Laguna. It's brown now, but so yeah. This is what I did yesterday, and you saw some of it. Well, ended up only 20 minutes. I edited this morning, and yeah, I thought I'd speed it up for you, and it was not a very eventful day, so you know. Anywho, experimenting with videoing and making contact, so let me know what you think. I am happy you're with me. I am very grateful for all you guys that follow me and watch my videos and take the time to chime in and say hi. Thank you for watching and being there, and yeah, let me know. I'm curious, and I'll see you in the next video, and who knows what that will be. Bye from Bonaire.